Hello viewer, welcome back to Let's Play Back to Saturn X. I, as always, am MAP13 and in this part we are going to be doing, that is an odd bird. We're going to be doing, God, I already forgot. I really should have this on hand, shouldn't I? Luckily, I'm already on Doom World, so it won't be that hard to just go here. I'll replace you with machines. I was thinking that, but I didn't think I saw that in the, excuse me, in the auto map. Oh well, maybe, it is 6:33 a.m., so my mind is a little cuckoo, you know, gone with the wind. And, I'm making sure to try and stay a bit quiet here, because everyone's sleeping, you know, so. But anyways, this map, I loved this map. I didn't, you know, obviously, I don't think much can top just the adventurous, you know, awesome feel of the last map, but this is a pretty good follow-up. It's a nice, it's very linear. There's only one key in it, but it's a nice change of pace, and I like it. I really do. You know, counting it as a whole, it's, first of all, it's a good standalone level, I think, so. Even if it is, you know, really linear, I think the monster placement is actually really, you know, fun and interesting in this level. I never got bored playing it. The music track is, of course, epic as hell. You know, the visuals in this map are especially great, being a good change of pace from the finally establishing episode 2 kind of in a more reddish kind of environments with more blood and lava than episode 1. I do die once, I think so. I die once, but only once. It's not a terribly hard map at all. So you won't have much trouble. I mean, it really is linear. Maybe I was doing really good this morning, but for the most part, you know, I enjoyed it. I really, back on the monster placement, I really like the enemy, just the placement, and they use a lot of traps which were absent from the previous map, and it's kind of going back to that thing I talked about where it's, you know, about how you can plan more around linearity than you can non-linearity. So the fights in this one may have been a bit more fun than in the last map, because, you know, it was less linear, or I mean, it was more linear, which allowed them to plan out your the intended route more. Obviously, there's secrets in this map, but I only really found one, and it was pretty much at the very end, and it didn't even give me much to go off of, so it didn't give me any health or anything, so it was kind of a weak secret, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, this map does have a lot of memorable set pieces. You know, there's obviously the beginning with all the Mancubi and the Hell Knights and the 2 Archviles, and then there's this kind of central, I don't want to say hub area, because yeah, I die right there. Duh. Hey, yeah, I die right there. Didn't you see that? Are you blind? Excuse me, my mind is wandering places. Where was I again? Oh yes, the, no, I don't remember. I completely actually lost track of what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, memorable set pieces. Then you got, you know, all the areas are memorable. You got this area, the beginning, you got this bloody kind of cavernous area coming up, and then the end, which is like a big, you know, almost like a fortress on a sea of lava. I think it's lava. It's either lava or blood, but it's either one is pretty fucking awesome, let me just say. Either one, like fortress on the Sea of Blood. That sounds really fucking metal, okay? I'm not even sure how I saw that Hell Knight there. Considering that there was message text in my way, and also Doom's auto-aim, and you know, you can't really see too far up and down as far as Doom goes. I mean, of course, it's a 4:3 aspect ratio, so not really meant to. But yeah, you know, all the fights were pretty interesting and pretty memorable. Maybe it's because I played the map, you know, a couple minutes ago, but yeah, it feels like I can still remember it. Like, I still have a firm grasp of what went on. I feel like if I replayed it, I'd be like, oh, you go here, you know, this is what happens, I can tackle this now. I can take this on easier. Yeah, see, this is the Cavern of Blood, or lava, I can't really tell. I think it's lava. Either way, it looks so cool! Just the visuals, you know, the progression from this the small tech base to this kind of big, to this cavernous area, which is like a transition between this and like the tech fortress. It's a great follow-up to the last map. It really continues kind of like on that. It builds on that, you know, that bloody theme of that one area that was in the previous map that I really liked. It's a smart choice that they put this map after the last one, is all I can really say. I guess I haven't really touched on the names of these maps in Back to Saturn. I mean, I've made passing remarks that they're weird, but I don't really, you know, usually the sometimes the names seem to have like a kind of like a, I hear an enemy here, but it's actually in a different room. But usually the name kind of implies some. Oh, hold on, I gotta drink something. My throat just. Oh, ooh, that was weird. It felt like somebody was like pinching my throat. It was like an itch almost. But usually the name of a map kind of implies, you know, what's going to be in the map. And to an extent, the ones in Back to Saturn X do. For example, a really, I guess I couldn't really call it subtle, but yeah, I got shot through the wall there somehow, which really pissed me off. Or it didn't piss me off, it just kind of annoyed me. Like, one of the subtler ones in MAP07, or MAP7, which I really liked, Metal Mothers. It's called Metal Mothers because the spider masterminds are in the guidebook for Doom 2 are implied to be like the mothers of the arachnotrons, and of course they have mechanical legs, so metal mothers, and I'm fairly sure that's supposed to be what the name means. I mean, it's too perfect to pass up. Yeah, I really like this this white area. Just gives you a nice break from the red. I mean, the red's still present, of course, in the skies and the lights, but the main color here is white, and you don't really see white all that much. You see more along the lines of brown or gray in Doom, you know? At least I don't see any. I don't usually see many maps with like very, you know, very bright white, unless it's Equinox has a lot of those because it uses a lot of silver. Which, I love Equinox. I could gush about that one all day, but this is not about Equinox. I actually got finished, done writing my first draft of my review for Equinox. I'm gonna go and revise it while I film some more gameplay footage while I complete the game. Or not the game, the WOD. While I complete the WOD, I'm gonna revise it. And then I'll be ready to just record and edit, and then that'll be it. It'll be up. So stay tuned for that. because it's really my first review ever. I've never done a review before, so I mean I've done reviews before. I mean I did a written review for the New Stuff Chronicles once. I forget what the map was. It was like it was supposed to be like an Ultimate Doom Episode 4 type map. And I remember enjoying it. I remember it was a fine map. It was a bit easy though. I think that was my problem with it, is that if it was trying to be like Episode 4, it kind of fell on the easy side. I mean, I know Episode 4 had some easy maps, like E4M4. I think it was that really short one. After Severed. Yeah, I think that was it. But that was too easy even for that one. But why am I talking about that? That is ancient, you know? That is an ancient... I should do more New Stuff Chronicles, shouldn't I? I don't know, I just really don't like to write. I'm always told that I'm a great writer, but I fucking hate writing. I always got, great grades on my essays and my stories in school. I don't even like writing. I mean, I like writing, I like things like storytelling, coming up with a story, but just not the act of writing. Like the act of picking up a pencil and sketching, or not sketching, I love sketching, or actually writing words on paper, or sitting down to type something out. I just hate it. I really do. I don't like sitting there and just putting words down. I mean, you gotta do it, but that act, I don't like it. Something feels off about it to me. Probably because my hand cramps when I write up for a long time. Yeah, I'm surprised at how well I handled this fight right here. I'm surprised at how well I handled this map in general, considering it's like 6 AM. I mean, usually this would be hard, but I'm being a freaking boss here, dodging Revenant missiles like it's nobody's business. Revenant missiles are really not that hard to dodge if you know how. The best thing you can do to a Revenant is actually get close to them, because then it's really easy to avoid if their missile is either way, if you step to the left or right, if their missile is going to home in on you or not, either way, it's gonna avoid you and probably crash into a nearby wall if you just get close to them. Don't give the missile a chance to actually, lock into your position, because they have like a fixed range of turning capabilities, they can't turn. They have a certain curve to them, is what I'm trying to say. So take advantage of that. I'm pretty sure all of you watching this have figured this out and you're like, no fucking shit, Matt. Thank you for rediscovering the Atlantic Ocean. Are you gonna tell me that that if you open the miscolored wall in Doom E1M1 that there's something behind there? I apologize if I didn't figure it out earlier. I mean, I did, but I didn't feel like sharing it, Sharing my secrets. Matthew, how are you so good at this game? All in due time, my friend. I will reveal all my secrets. Why am I suddenly Inigo Montoya? I really should get some sleep, huh? I have not talked about this map. It only has one key, which is interesting to me. Being that it's this far into the WAD and we're still using... But, I feel like it doesn't need more than one key. I feel it flows, especially well with just the one blue key. There's actually a secret in this area, in this general vicinity, that I think is a bit disappointing, but judging by how there's a door, you know, in the secret area, it feels like there was something that I didn't get. But I didn't feel like going to explore, because that would have been a boring video to watch. You know, alright, I'm just gonna go wander around this empty level for a couple minutes. And that Archvile didn't hit, that Archvile's attack missed me by a pixel. I mean, if you can see the burst of fire when it's shooting at you, then you probably should get behind some cover. So yeah, this part, I don't know, maybe my mind just didn't put the pieces together as I was playing this. I just really wanted, I don't like looking for secrets, because if I was just playing this normally, I'd probably be, you know, humping every wall looking for some secrets, but usually I just think, people wouldn't want to watch that. We'll just save it for when I replay it eventually or something. But yeah, this area up here, there's nothing, which kind of disappointed me, but there's this door, and I don't know how to get into that door. Ooh, that just grinds my gears, okay? Doors that you don't know how to open, bane of my existence. But we're nearing the end of the video, so thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in map 14.